Okay.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Hold on a second, guys. Jesus, I need to loot stuff. Ferelden Army Longbow. There we go. Weapons, baby. And... +3 dexterity. And 2 empty grip and empty rune. Okay. Right, okay, well, let's go with this one for now. Okay. Varric is awesome, but sadly he won't be in your team frequently because you are an archer as well. I didn't want to tell you before. Yeah, okay. Well, I think... What? No matter what class I would have been. Oh, we use space to jump now. Look at that, we can jump now. That is impressive. No matter what class I would have chosen, I think I would have had like companions that, you know, I wouldn't have used. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Whoa. There we go, man. We can jump. Can I save? Yes, I can. All right. To control your party members, press F1 to 4 or click their portraits on the top. I tried to do that, but okay. Press Control or click the hourglass at the bottom of the screen to pause or unpause. Okay, so I can... Right, and then this is the tactical camera. Here we go. While in tactical camera, use W, Q, S, and E. That's weird. Or hold down both of these, or that, to scan the battlefield. You use tab to cycle through targets, switch... Okay. So hold on, I can go like that. Okay, it seems I have a range on it. Right. Double click a party member's portrait on the top left corner. Okay, so what do you have here? Shield wall, challenge, payback strike. Barrier, Winter's Grasp. Okay, we know that. And then you're the same as me, right? Long shot and caltrops. Almost the same as me. Right. Not impressive with jumping. They created unnecessary platforming in RPG game. No, I'm just saying it's impressive because the previous games didn't have jumping. That's why I was like, oh my god, we can jump now. Right, so we can do that. Okay. Hold on a second.
Demons ahead.
Whoa.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Boom. Okay, here we go. Let's try to do this here. Okay. Actually, let's go with this. Winter's Grasp. Oh, I like that. Electricity resistance and immunity to shock. This is an elite shade. Oh, hold on. If this is an elite shade, then let's go on him like that. And then you can actually go here and do that. And let's try this out. Can I just not... Okay. Take a little bit of... Okay. Anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. The real question is, can you jump with the horses? That's right, exactly. If you can ride horses, but can you jump with the horses? That's right. I just want to go I actually want to go in the opposite direction of where I need to go. Just want
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Okay. What happens if we go here? There's something there. There's something there that I want to get. Oh, here we go. Ball. Seriously? Nope. Look at that, I can go... Can I go anywhere? Whoa. Shit. Seems I can. Go, go, go. Okay, hold on a second, can you come and help us in here? Like that, and then... Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool.
We had Kunari and Kirkwall. A whole boatload of them. They were your typical cheerless sort, then they tried to take over the city and kill everyone. But I'm guessing you don't actually follow the Qun, do you?
Not really.
Calvashoth.
That's perceptive. Okay. That's perceptive.
That's an excellent guess.
Well, you haven't recited a single quote from the Prophet Kosloon yet. So unless you're trying to stay on the Seeker's good side, I'd say that's pretty telling.
Keep items for later. Right. There was some iron in here, I think. Talk to you later, Captain. See ya. Lifeguard amulet. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals the character for the specified amount. That's nice. Acquired iron. And I think that's it. Yeah, let's just go to where we need to go. I like the fact that the other party members talk to you while you move around, and you don't have to be in a certain area to talk to them. Shit.
My magic cannot stop your mark from growing further. For your sake, I suggest we hurry.
Accessories. Let's do that. And back. Close. That's it. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that. Right. Greater shade. Okay, let's go like that. Whoa! Okay.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Right. I kind of like the fact that I can go stealth and then I can do stuff from stealth. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, let's go.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Whoa.
Away with you!
Can go and disrupt the rift.
Hurry! Use the mark!
There we go. Okay, so I can only close the rift once all the demons are dead. Your character has leveled up. This increases your health and status automatically. And awards you one ability point. Press B to open the character record to see the abilities screen. Okay.
The rift is gone. Open the gate.
Hold on. We have... Ooh, okay. Double daggers. Nope. Although, wait a second. Double daggers. No. Archery. Experts in this style are masters of ranged combat. They can avoid enemies that attempt to close, put arrows or bolts through multiple foes, and even unleash explosive shots and devastating... Oh, that's nice. Okay. Sabotage. Expert in this talent specialize in poisons and traps. Their dirty tricks leave enemies sick and limping. Easy pickings for a sharp blade or a barbed arrow. Subterfuge. Experts in these talents are masters of misdirection. Whether leaping to safety, disappearing into the shadows, or tricking enemies into slashing at empty air, they are never where anyone expects them to be. Okay. Now, each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities have diamond-shaped icons. Okay, they can be mapped to your hotbar and then used in combat. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger, right? Passive abilities have circular icons and are permanent boosts to your character. Drag your mouse to navigate the trees and hover over an ability to inspect details, right? When you have ability points available, click on OK. You can only learn abilities connected to the root of the ability tree. Yeah, okay, I got that. That's pretty similar to... Okay, press escape to go back. Yeah, okay. So this one, stealth, I already have it, right? Yeah. Okay, so I already have stealth? Yeah, I already have stealth. But I can also Lost in Shadows. You live in the darkness. Entering stealth is now instant and removes all debilitating effects on you. While in stealth, you can even pass through enemies without being detected. And then Clinging Shadows, you remain in stealth for a short time after attacking or taking damage. Ooh, wow, this one sounds very, very good. Okay, but no. Let's go to Archery and go for... Oh, I already have this one. Long Shot. I already have this one. Okay, then. So... Death from Above. You do more damage when firing from elevation. Or First Blood. You've learned to pick apart enemies that are still unwounded or unwary. You do more damage to enemies that are only lightly injured. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this from above, and I'm gonna try to maximum height 2 meters. Maximum bonus damage 25%. Okay. Can I apply? Boom. Right. Back.
Away, Lady Cassandra.
And how do... Hold on. How do I... Wait. Oh, this was a passive. Okay. Right.
Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Thank you. Refill potions at your supply cache. Oh, okay. Just like that? Nice. What is this?
I have caused trouble.
You, Cassandra, the Most Holy? Haven't you all done enough already?
You are not in command here.
Enough! I will not have it! Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Really?
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the Most Holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place!
I did. Right.
Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Oh, shit. Really? You're asking for my opinion?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own...
Okay. Ooh, careful sustained assault. Soldiers will stand with you to ensure arrival. Scouts in the pass may be lost. Or, take the mountain path. Fast but indirect. Soldiers will act as distraction elsewhere. The problem will be addressed sooner, but there may be casualties. Well, there may be casualties anyway, so take the mountain path.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Tomb Raider vibes right here. Okay. Right. So, I think it's time. Reach the temple through the mountain. I think it's time we go through the journal just a little bit. No, not the journal. The journal? The Wrath of Heaven. The Temple of Sacred Ashes was the heart of the blast that tore open the sky. Reach the temple and see what can be done. Right. The Codex, I meant. Holy shit. Characters. Wow, look at that. Adar the Vashoth. The Kunari in Parvolan live under the Kun, a religious and philosophical doctrine dictating every aspect of their society. Rusty Adar's parents left that restrictive life before he was born, settling in the free marches and raising their child outside the Kun. Kunari brought up outside their society are still feared, shunned, or misunderstood by most people in the south. The average citizen of Orlais or Ferelden assumes they are cold-blooded thralls or vicious bandits. Kunari, who are not part of the Kun, facing limited acceptance in society, often take advantage of their reputation by taking on mercenary work. Rusty Adar joined the Valocast mercenary company as a young adult, making a name for himself over the years as a capable and resourceful soldier. He was hired to provide protection at the Conclave as a neutral party to stand between Templars and Mages. After the disastrous explosion at the Temple of the Sacred Ashes that killed the Divine, Adar was the only survivor. Rumors that the mysterious mark on his hand is a sign of the mark maker's favor were spread by those who claim they saw the divine prophet Andraste herself lead Adar out of the Fade. Oh my god, that was Andraste? Damn! Okay. Cassandra Pentagast. I am fully aware of the intent behind your predecessor's declaration. Lord Seeker Lambert pried the Templars away from Chantry control and led them into an assault upon all mages for reasons you both find justified. I, however, am uncertain when the Seekers of Truth went from guarding against injustice to perpetrating it. If you truly believe that is not the case, I suggest you look out a window at the chaos this war has caused and ask yourself if Thedas will recover even if you are victorious. I remain at Divine Justinia's right hand and will stay there even if you brand me traitor. I am sorry, but there is too much at stake to swerve from the path we willingly followed at the Chantry's foundation. From the letter by Seeker at Cassandra Pentagast to Lord Seeker Lucius Corin. Okay. Divine Justinia V rose to power after the death of Divine Beatrix III in the year 934 of the Dragon Age. Little is known of Dorothea's background before she joined the Chantry as an initiate, but she proved to be a liberal and daring thinker, willing to take a former bard and lay sister Liliana as a close advisor. A headstrong devotion to her own agenda and rumored support of the Mage Rebellion earned her no small dislike from the powerful priests long used to controlling access to the divine. In the year 940 of the Dragon Age, Divine Justinia called a summit intending to negotiate a truce between the Mage Rebellion and the Templars splintered from the Chantry. The Divine Conclave was held at the Temple of the Sacred Ashes, the most holy place in Thedas. Before a resolution could be reached, a cataclysmic explosion destroyed the Conclave, consumed the temple, rent the sky, and shattered the world's hopes for peace. Divine Justinia V perished in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. The Chantry flounders, leaderless in the wake of her death, and its fate grows increasingly uncertain. If order is not restored to Thedas, Justinia V might be remembered as the Chantry's final divine. Wow. And then High Chancellor Roderick. Chantry to the Grand Cathedral of Val Royeaux. It takes more than sermons to keep it alive. There is an invisible army at work ensuring meals are delivered, repairs are made, and faithful attended to, and much of it done by Chantry brothers like myself. The position of High Chancellor places a man beside the most holy. I control who is permitted audience, handle her correspondence, deliver her word to Thedas, and serve as her advisor on matters which may be mundane but cannot be disregarded. If I have influence, let it be said it is something I use sparingly, if at all. This is a task to which I devote myself with solemnity, and I and my fellows bear a burden so that others are free to guide the spirits of Thedas unencumbered. Letter to High Chancellor Roderick. Okay. Right. Hold on a second. Okay. Solas. Solas. Hold on. Cassandra, I understand our first order of business must be to investigate this bizarre breach in the sky and protect people from the demons descending. While my search continues, I wish to draw your attention to a new arrival at our camp, an elven apostate calling himself Solas. Solas entered the camp voluntarily, surrendering his staff to Chantry forces without protest. He is not Dalish and says that he has never been part of the Circle, claiming instead to have studied magic peacefully on his own, particularly magic tied to the Fade. What? While I suspect you will be reluctant to accept the help of an apostate, Solas did come to us freely. Witnesses saw him in a nearby village at the time of the blast, so he was likely not responsible for what happened at the Conclave. However, he has described the effects of the breach in enough detail to convince me that he knows more about the Fade than anyone else present. Solas has requested permission to study the lone survivor and one of the smaller rifts in hopes of finding a way to seal the breach. He has correctly guessed that it is growing and believes it will destroy the entire world unless we find a way to stop it. Unless you object, I will allow him his studies under proper observation, of course. Liliana. Okay, and then Varric. Okay, let's read about Varric. There's power in stories. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last, might as well be mine. Varric Tethras is the Dwarven Merchants Guild of Kirkwall, is famous or infamous for two things: his books and his association with the champion of Kirkwall. After the Templars and Circle broke away from the Chantry, Divine Justinia V sent her agents to Kirkwall, where the roots of the war began, in search of answers. The champion had long since disappeared, but Varric had written a book on his friend's involvement in the destruction of the Kirkwall Chantry, and the left and right hands of the Divine located him with surprising ease. Okay. They captured and interrogated him, then brought him to the Conclave to give his testimony to the Divine in person, but fate decreed that he would never meet her. Wow. So basically what when Varric was talking to Cassandra in the second game, it was basically him telling this story, right? And then after he told this story of what happened in the second game, this whole thing happened. That's how I take it, right? Right. Okay, crafting material. Elf fruit. Okay, creatures. Shades and wraiths. We know about those. Groups. The Kunari. We know about them. History. Ooh, look at that. Wowza, that's a lot of history. The Conclave. It has been a year of little more than chaos. Yes, the mages voted to dissolve the Circle of Magi, but I will point out this vote came only after increased restrictions were placed on them following the unfortunate events in Kirkwall. Oh, okay. What other choice did they have? Yes, the Templar Order abandoned their duties and elected to pursue the mages to bring them back in line, but after 1,000 years in which their sole role was the mages' keepers, what else could one expect? They envisioned the war over quickly, a single battle that would see the mages' resolve crumble, after which they would meekly return to confinement. That did not happen. This conflict could drag on forever with advantage on neither side. Both Templars and mages see this, and thus they have agreed to come to the Conclave. This is our chance. Words need to be said which have not been said. A compromise must be reached because there is no other choice. I believe this with all my heart. I am not without fault in all this. Perhaps I pushed too hard for reform, or not hard enough. The Maker has seen fit to give me another chance. I will not squander it. The Temple of Sacred Ashes is where together we will make history, and with luck we will be remembered kindly for it. From the Journals of the Divine Justinia V. Okay, nice. And that's it for now. Okay. What does it mean to pierce the veil? That which separates our world from the realm of dreams and demons. For the average man and woman, it is a frightening thought to consider just how fragile the separation actually is. The veil is not a physical curtain, not a structure limited to a particular place. It is everywhere. It is in their home, in the streets where they walk, in farmers' fields, as well as remote mountain vales. At any moment, it could be torn to shreds, allowing demons and other horrors to flood into our world like water through a burst dam. Known lore tells us that small rifts can be sealed. But what about a large one? What if some catastrophic magical event created a rift so large and horrific it weakened the integrity of the veil as a whole? Such a breach would threaten our entire world, turning concerns about occasional demonic intrusion into a charming anecdote compared to the monsters we would then face. If there is anything to be done, any reason we should look at magic with fear, it is for that possibility more than any other, from the true threat of magic by Lady Seeker Alandra Vale. And then Vitar, what is that? After extensive study of the Kunari specimens you kindly provided, I've come to the conclusion that the painted markings on their face and body are not, in fact, solely for ceremonial purpose, but provide a practical benefit. Oh, I'm certain there is some cultural significance to the patterns and colors they chose, but the Kunari do nothing without purpose. Yes? They call these markings Vitar, which in their tongue means poison armor. It's called this because the markings are magical in nature and actually harden their skin to an iron-like quality without hindering flexibility, and my analysis says the paint consists largely of poison. It's mixed with something else, blood, perhaps their own, and that neutralizes the poison, but only for one with Kunari physiology. Anyone else would perish almost instantly, which reminds me, I'll kindly require another body slave. The process activates the magical qualities of the poison, which provides the protective effects almost in the same manner that lyrium runes do. How this works and whether it can be used for our purposes will require further study. Perhaps some live specimens this time from the letter written by Nemeria Origanus, apprentice to Magister Veras. Right, okay. We don't have any tales, and then the tutorials. I'm just going to character record, fate rifts, and that's it. Okay, cool. So that's about it. Cool. We went through the codex or the journal. Let me just save it here, and let's continue.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
Okay.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Vitar is the only helmet Kunari can use. Okay. Gotcha. Nope. There we go. Wow, it's super duper dark in here, man. Jesus. Okay, there's nothing in here. Ooh. Is it super duper dark for you guys as well? Because I can definitely change the frickin'... There we go. Oh, there's something there. Spindleweed, Deep Stalker Hide, low armor rating, utility, slot 1 dexterity. Wow, what is this? Tier 1 common leather. Okay. Did I miss a room? What room did I miss? Oh, this one. Damn, son. Thank you very much for that. Stiletto and a griffin shield. Okay. Can I actually equip someone else with these? Yes, I can. Cassandra. Griffin shield. 6 armor. 3 willpower. Why not? Why not take it? And the Morning Star. There we go. There we go, Cassandra. Cool. You can say thank you later for that. Oops. Wow, Galaxy, you surely know your way around this this temple here. Woo, baby. Yeah, freaking hitting me like a rocking. Help. Bye-bye. Good thing I have unlimited ammo, am I right? What is that? Dreamer Rags. This is a creature research item. Bring it to a creature research specialist to learn more about this type of creature. You know your way anywhere? That's good, that's good. Serpent Stone. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to look into this. Into the crafting side of things.
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our Kunari friend here.
I bet you are. Okay. Crafting is very good. I hope so, because I'm freaking gonna go everywhere to look for crafting materials now. Is there anything in here? Nope. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. Okay, let's go back. Ooh. Let's drop the rib.
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
shit. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Whoa. We're...
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
It's only my second one, man.
Let's
I
hope
mean...
it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. He insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Okay, hold on a second.
Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
Fire resistance cowl, hello, and then another hunting bow. Restriction elf dwarf or human. Ah, okay, requirement level 6. Holy moly, okay, well, none of us is level 6, so... Right, okay.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
Nice. Okay. Just give me a second here. I just want to see if there's anything that doesn't seem to be in here. Okay. Let's just go. Whoa. Okay.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Okay. Templar helmet. Let me just look at it really quickly. Cassandra armor. Templar helmet. Is this better than yours? Yes, it should be. Hold on, what? Defender coat. What? You should have that equipped, and then Templar helmet. That's it. You should be good, I guess, right? Defenses, not so much. What? Okay, that's weird. Yes, I was here in Origins, exactly. Okay. We actually had a codex update, didn't we? No. This one. Places. Temple of the Sacred Ashes rediscovered. According to legend, the Sacred Ashes of Andraste were carried out of the Imperium by Havard disciple of Our Lady. Wounded by Tevinter soldiers when he tried to stop Andraste's capture, Havard was too late in coming to Minrathous to stop the execution. All he found were her ashes. Left out in the elements. As soon as Havard touched them, Andraste appeared in a vision. "Rise," she said, "Aegis of the Faith. The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember." The Aegis of the Faith, so named by our prophet herself, stood at the word. At her word, and found his wounds healed and his spirit renewed. He gathered the ashes of Andraste and returned to the lands of the Alamari tribes, which are now Ferelden. It's said that Andraste's song led him to a holy site where Havard and his followers built a temple to house her remains. There, the legend ends. For centuries, men searched for the Temple of the Sacred Ashes, finding only rumors and tall tales. Chantry scholars concluded that there was no temple. There were no sacred ashes. It was all a myth, allegory intended to inspire and feed the fire of faith. Then the hero of Ferelden came. Seeking to cure a dying Arl with the miraculous powers of the ashes, the hero, with the help of renowned scholar brother Ferdinand Genitivi, traced the steps of the ancients and came to a remote ruin high in the Frostback Mountains. There, the urn of sacred ashes waited, as the legend said it would. After the triumph of the righteous over the fifth blight, the temple's discovery was shared with the world. Much to our dismay, however, by the time our soldiers arrived at the temple, the urn had disappeared. To this day, we do not know who took them or why. All that is certain is that it was the Maker's will. The hero of Ferelden did not share the discovery with the world, and Brother Genitivi, whose research made it possible, had disappeared without a trace. Truth, however, will always out, and rumors circulated about the cause of Arl Eamon Garin's miraculous recovery. Agents of the Chantry investigated claims about the urn of the sacred ashes and were eventually led, as the hero had been led, to the temple. By the time our soldiers reached it, however, the urn was nowhere to be found. Though the ashes were gone, the temple itself stood, and it has since become the source of hope for the faithful. In the Grand Cathedral is the beating heart of our Chantry, then the Temple of Sacred... if the Grand Cathedral is the beating heart of our Chantry, then the Temple of the Sacred Ashes is her soul. Here we honor the Chantry's past, even as we forge bravely into our future. Right. Cool. Let's continue.
Is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I guess.
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there?
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.